And so it's next time. That didn't take me very long. Making 2 gold per turn, because I'm building lesser wealth. A little inefficient, but it's keeping me afloat. And hopefully my workers will be motivated enough to eventually get over here. Yeah, you'll be fine. I was thinking I might have to commandeer a few, but we should be good. He said unconfidently. Like to get that online. Also, hello. Goodbye. Go ahead and get a Combat 1 promotion, and then go back to doing what you do best. Slowly hard building this oracle here, without any marble. For the only marble that I've seen close to my territory, and this might be me misremembering throughout all the videos, ends up, just go to sleep, you, ends up being right there on that peak, which is not within my borders. I could have gotten it in my borders by placing a city, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, I don't think any of my units could go straight on that unless I put a great general on a worker. I don't think you can put great generals on workers, at least not in the base game. I've never tried. They don't have any strength. You know, but that does allow you to, like, make the unit, like, be able to pass on mountains, at least like the military units, so, you know. Yeah, well. So, let's see what these wonderful workers of mine do to try to improve the great people here. Oh. Actually, going to build that improvement there? I'll encourage you. As a matter of fact, that road's not particularly important right now in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's already connected to my capital, so we don't have to worry about the mud pathing so much. I want to get that online relatively fast. Emu, Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Go ahead and get that. That'll be fine. Gotta keep my GPT afloat here. Got a bakery there in Napoli. Nap. Good old Nap. Alright. Good job with the promotion. Go back to work. Get that camp online. I'm sure you're going to do crazy road things. I know you're thinking about it. Trail path. Whatever. We'll get that camp online, packed in nice and tight. Oh, we got another enemy unit spotted. We got a shrine here. It's good. I think the only other thing I wanted you to build here was an emu. Emu? Is it another Celt? It's another fucking Celt. Seriously? These damn things. They're everywhere. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, I'm going to stack everyone up here together with a defensive bonus. The Celts are definitely sending out the units here to do Celtic things. Damn, Brennus. He's like, no, I really don't want any of that. If you could not give me any of that, that would be greatly appreciated. Please refrain from giving me any of that in the future. Now, I could get a little bit of surround going here. As a matter of fact, I think it will. Ooh, right. Due to Combat 2. There we go. I attacked him with a Combat 3, and I had an adjacent unit there for additional combat odds. 470 beakers per turn. It's nice. My research was a little inefficient in me cutting out of metal casting, but I think it was a good idea for me to do that when I did. And actually, I probably don't need to watch over that individual tile anymore. I think it's okay if all of these folks stick together, and just all of them sentry there. And we should be able to catch anyone who tries to go into this gulf. I may be wrong. Good, good, good. We have our mob of workers here approaching. It's great. Can definitely use their assistance and getting Toronto up and running. I mean, it's gonna be some time before they'll be able to work all those tiles. As a matter of fact, you're making a mud path? Stop that. We want that camp up faster. I could just mob it with a ton of workers. That would be like I'm trying to micro, though. I can't look like I'm doing that. Then the terrorists would win. Healer here? Vineyard? A vineyard? Alright, I'll take that. Go ahead and fortify their healer. Building wealth in a city and I'm breaking even. It's only lesser wealth, but still. It's not the best. It's not the best. One of you little shits have come here to try to build that path. I know you have. You can't lie to me. They're like, let us build it, Grimith, come on. I'm like, no. You're not allowed. I'm like, no, Grimith, let us build it, please. Please, Grimith. Come on. Come on, be a bro. I'm like, no, I don't want to be a bro. I'm like, dude, be a bro. Well, I'll tell you what. You go build well for the time being. And you, how about we get some workboat? Not war canoes, Grimith. Not canoes either, workboats. We'll get one out. We'll get a solitary workboat for now. And prove that, that sea resource by my new settlement. Research the new tech. It's great. Tons of tech now. All of the tech.
Bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.
Fantastic. Dualism is next. I'm trying to get that research. Well, not the research, the religion. I mean, I could have gone after another one that wasn't so far along, but no. Even Shinto and... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Guyism would have cost the same as this. So, you know, this works out. Metal casting, it's continuing to sit there. Play hopscotch. Forgotten and forlorn. Oh well. Such is life. There goes Perugia finishing the workboat. That's great. Let's go ahead and put you back on Petra. Ooh. I do like the sound of Petra. It does tickle my fancy. Might have to build that too, you know. You know, just a bunch of things. Building with the things. I should probably get this built, though. Yeah, I should probably put that in the capital. And then we'll get Petra. No, 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 no. There we go. Tons of wonders. I have a tendency to try to stack them in one city. And I'm going to have two cities build wealth here instead of having them go after a wonder, just to help accumulate a stockpile of gold that I may blow through in the future. I've been known to do things like that from time to time. You guys are building paths, just like I told that one dude to do. Whatever. Build your paths. So... I think I'll be fine here. I'm pretty sure I'll have something expensive to take. I'm not doing, like, the best tech pass situation here. But I will say, go ahead and pick that up. Because, let's go ahead and try to get another city. Moths and termites are in Pavia. It's a thing. We don't even need any desert tiles for this Petra. This is great. Okay, choose a free technology. I could get my religion straight up now. That's a thing. If I just actually gone through one of these things. But I think I'm stuck with, I think I want to grab the religion that I can. So why go after these things? So, game has some recommendations for me. Trade, I think I might go after. That would hurt the research. No, I've already put beakers into that too. 76.50 for the plow. That would give me extra food. Candle working. I like the look of that. Will right-clicking that actually give me? It will. Okay. What? There was something that I saw. What are city-states? Minus 50% maintenance costs from number of cities? Ooh. What is the rule that I currently have? Oh god, I'd never be able to sift through all those things. Let's see if I can sneakily pull this up here. And get maybe F3, is it? Alright. Rule. Oh. 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 Yeah, we got the Oracle. Screw the beakers.
It is from their foes, not their friends.
Oh my goodness.
Learn the lesson of building high walls.
Okay. There's some extra maintenance costs from the distance of the palace, but number of cities is chopped down, and that's still less than what I'm paying here. Reduced military unit production, extra war weariness there. We lose some culture. Cities should have their own governments, though, most definitely. And while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and revolt into that, too. We'll have 9 turns of anger. Just pure, unadulterated anger. Works for me. Yeah. Gets revolt going. My workers here can continue to improve the Empire unimpeded, as I'm stuck in my anarchy for a bunch of turns. Anarchy! Rabble, rabble. Let's go ahead and, of course, kill that. I never liked how the system for this game would send you flying to hell and back to look over units, instead of focusing on where you were looking at the time. What are the many things I've found aggravating? Many. So yeah, Masonry, if I had paid attention to that, oh my goodness. That is definitely incredibly useful, and it would go far to sharply increasing the amount of gold per turn I get. Knowing that Masonry is that powerful, that's amazing. And there's so many factors and variables to keep track of that really complicate this over the base Civilization game. I mean, it's turn-based, so you can take as long as you want. But within the span of me trying to keep a video going, I don't want to spend forever in a day. More to the point, I really just don't want to spend forever in a day analyzing the things. Although I very well could and perhaps should. Let's go ahead and get another camp there as well. Sure. We also appear to have a marlin out there. Perhaps it shall attack one of my outriggers. Perhaps I will be victorious. It's certainly one of the privileges and advantages of having a turn-based game. Particularly if you're playing single player. Oh! Mongolian Empire. First to make it into being a major civilization. How about that? Good job, Kublai Khan. Gets writing first. I can't talk to him, I assume, because I'm still a minor civ. Kublai Khan's the first. Of course, being the first. If he's the only person, I also see that I now have an espionage thing displaying. Interesting. Yeah, Kublai Khan is #1. Woo, Kublai Khan! Going after copper working. How about that? Of course, the other person, the only other person I haven't met yet, might have gotten there too. So maybe Kublai was not #1. I can't say because I don't know. I think he got Masonry fairly early though. So knowing how useful Masonry is, things that my viewers could have told me about. Which would have definitely made me more happy to expand, for sure. Yeah, I'd love to settle cities all over hell and back. What the hell, right? Oh yeah, 65 GPT. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, they cut down on the maintenance costs so much. What an incredible improvement. Only at 242 now. I can actually... Yeah! Let's double fist some settlers out here. And, we'll keep colonizing around this territory just to claim it. Just to completely fill it in. Because, you know, I got all the way out here to Mount Fuji. I can settle around my capital some more before I get super adventurous. Now, of course, you know, normal Civilization gameplay would sort of recommend to backfill later. I'm not going to dispute that. -6 for... I like free techs. Pretty addicted to free techs. Can juice up on some free techs. Yeah. Now, I could have gotten my religion. I definitely could have gotten it sooner, but I think I'm settled with the religion that I picked there out of a hat. And then we'll expend Martin Luther King Jr. So the Mongolian AI there is, you know, no longer being a minor civ. I'm attacking at a pretty decent rate. Well, not all of them. These ones up here definitely do appear to be attacking at a decent rate. The latter half is pretty sluggish. Particularly the Incans. They're really far behind. I'm still stronger than some of these guys, too. It's pretty impressive. I really haven't been emphasizing a military either, not for a while. Brick Mason. Provides bricks. Yeah, sure. Winery? Yeah. Why not, right? Okay. Promote, you know, health and goodwill amongst the people. Oh, how are we looking here in our capital for properties? We're getting some air pollution. Getting some crime, water pollution, and disease rate. Oh, well, we'll see what happens when the city invariably crashes and burns, right? I can actually spend on espionage now. How about that? And my espionage is, you know, I don't see any particular reason to change it. It is what it is. And I've still got sight onto Cartina over there. They're continuing to improve up nicely. And I no longer have to be super horribly at war with Kubla, so I can actually see straight up he's got 5 cities. Okay. The war is going badly for us. You know, I have kicked a lot of ass. A lot of AI ass. That cannot be denied. Genova's got some ticks and lice. Good job, Genova. You're becoming big people. Yes, you are. What you doing? Ah. Damn hawks. I'll go back to producing wealth in Perugia and, Nap. After I, get these 2 settlers out. Brick Mason will suffice. You go back to doing what you're doing. There's so many improvements that I need to build on my capital still. Well, don't need to. I would like to. The Incan fishermen, by the way, have organized their own workboat fleets. How about that? Damn eagle. Stupid animals. Quit messing with me. Leave me alone. I want to end my turns in peace and tranquility. You're not helping. I'm gonna be distracted just whiling away these turns, and suddenly a massive army is just gonna come rolling up to me and say hi. It'll be like, regret. I'm beginning to experience it. Because my borders aren't out here, I wouldn't be notified. I guess I would be notified if I actually built the city out there, though, huh? No, that would be smart. That can't be smart. That would be stupid. I do like the idea of building a city here. And then snagging one up here for that stuff. Maybe get a forward city. If I'm going to settle a forward side, I'd probably want it here. And then go there. I want it on some really defensive terrain. And hopefully building a city there wouldn't remove the caves. There. And then I'd have to build a city here to keep 2 tiles away, like right around there. It's not on the fresh water tile. I guess I could build it here. Yeah, I guess I could. I'd be pretty far from Bergamo. I don't like having so much distance between the cities, if you haven't noticed. If for whatever reason that revelation had eluded you, I like keeping the cities close. I don't care how far the radiuses can eventually go. It's a habit I've developed in strategy games, and I think it's a good habit for reasons. Maintenance, defensibility. Really, defense comes first, but maintenance cannot be ignored. You saw what happened whenever I did expand out there towards Mount Fuji. Aggravation. Regret came to be experienced. So yeah, I think if I'm going to build out this far, I want to have a defensive position, and this helps me claim these resources. I'd actually want it here rather than on the river because of how defensible that tile is. Although it does seem like the caves provide some crime. No, maybe that's just like the raw... I don't know. Maybe it's just like how much crime there is on that particular tile, or rather than how much it provides or something. Beats me. The Uzbeks are still in revolt. I think. It's either that or they killed the research for some reason. Get extra trade. Ooh, storing extra food after growth, huh? Have you built all these buildings? You did. Ooh. Huh. I'm gonna have to make new queues for things. That costs too much gold. Get a hat shop in there. Tablet maker. Tattoo hut. Bonfire. Wheelwright. Warehouse. Well, it stores extra food too? Holy crap. And reduces maintenance? Are you serious? It does. I love it. I should probably move it up further along the queue, but this is the part in the game where Grimith is getting lazy. Because that's never happened before. A well that provides fresh water. A building that will actually provide fresh water for you. How about that? More food being stored. Holy crap. Where has Masonry been all of my life? Why didn't I get this thing sooner? Huh? Why? I don't think I need a Labyrinth of Gnosis. I guess I'll tentatively assign that to Group 9. All of my building queues are just so messed up. I could try to fix it. Cliff dwelling, pueblos. I see. I think because I have bricks available now. How about that? Okay. So the religion didn't come in this video either, but it could have. It could have.
And when these twin spirits came together at first, they established life and the denial of life, and so shall it be till the world will last. The worst existence shall be the lot of the followers of evil, and the state of best consciousness be the reward of the righteous.
Okay. Also, not a blurb which matches the quote provided. Oh well, it's a thing. Let's see. How many more wonders do you have to build? You have all of the wonders to build. All of them. You just have a lot of things in general. Trento's behind on the production. You can't keep up, Captain. I'll have to pick and choose. Too many options. Too many options. You! Have you built these buildings? Build that. Build the smokehouse, singular. Yeah, all the number queues kind of fade there a bit there in the middle. Oh well. You! Have you built that? You built this. Build that. Get back to me. Like, I replaced number 9, and 9 was a pretty valuable one. Containing, I think, like the research stuff? Or maybe that was 0 that already contained it. Effort. I'm adverse to it. Also making 22 GPT right now without even going back to building wealth there, Napoli. Napoli. Nap. Good old NA. Just make shit up as I go. 0. Sweet. Do it. You. 7, 8. 0. Get to work. Give me some research. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I don't exactly feel like building on the resin. So, let's go ahead and get your ass killed. How about? We'll move you there. Then you can call me when you get there. And say, alright, Grimith, I'm ready to proceed to death. I'll be like, sweet. I mean, building the city on the resin would basically provide a fairly solid wall. It would kind of help. It's a thing. Have you built that? Have you built that? I knew you hadn't. Because that's all stuff I just got. Now this... Well, we're gonna crash the economy. Let's crash the economy, right? That's a great attitude to take, Grimith. I like the way you think. All of my viewers will be excited. And on that note, let's go ahead and end the video. In the next episode, I crash my economy. See you then!